Hello, it's Miss Matthews here, and I am talking to you today to give you some help about home learning. So, I'm really sorry to say that school's not open for the vast majority of our families. However, we have put together a home learning package for you that I think is a positive one that's going to give you a range of different activities each day to support you and your child with learning, and to provide some fun, some education, and a really good opportunity to work together. So I'm going to show you how you can access this. So this is kind of like a help video. It's quite a straightforward platform to use. Might first couple of times might be a little bit unusual because it might be a piece of software you've never used, but I promise you you'll pick it up very quickly. I'm working on an Apple Mac here today, so the icons will be slightly different. But if you're working on a PC, which the vast majority of you I imagine are, you will use Microsoft Chrome, Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge to open. So I'm going to go to an Apple Mac and click on Safari. This is just any old web browser, so I could be on a Chromebook here, I could be on a PC, a Mac, I could even be on an iPad and click on the Safari icon. So first thing I'm going to do is go to www.office, that's if I can spell it correctly, office.com. Okay, now you'll be presented probably with two boxes, one saying sign up and one saying sign in. You're going to click sign in, but I'm on another user here. So the first thing I'm going to do is to sign in. So I'm going to type in my email address. Now I'm using a previous student here who is no longer in our school. You will obviously put your child's username and password in. Now that username and password you will find on the sticker in the front of your home learning book, and also on the sheet that came home the other day. Once I click sign in, it's then going to ask me for my password. Sorry, my internet's running a little bit slow tonight, clearly. So I'll put my password in, obviously make sure I don't tell anyone. Obviously you can share it with your parents. You might want to save your password if you're at home. I'm not going to because I don't want to be logged in as a previous student. So I've now got all the Microsoft Office apps here. So I could, if I wanted, work in Word or Excel or PowerPoint. But the one that we're going to use and focus on is this one here, OneNote. It's purple. Remember that purple, it's really, really important. So it's OneNote. And what OneNote is it's actually a notebook. So it's the digital form of like a spiral bound notebook. Now I'm going to have to go to this section here, class notebooks. That's really important you click on class notebooks. Now here we can see I've got one suggestion because I'm in Oak class. Okay. If you see here, I've got three different elements. I've got the icon, I've got the title, and then I've got this long web address. Do not click on this long web address here because this will take you to the wrong place. It will take you to OneDrive and all the top will be blue and it'll be incorrect. So I'm either going to click on Oak Home Learning or the icon. I'm going to click the icon. Okay, so now you can see it's the first time I've logged on with this student, so I'm just going to click got it and I'm just going to click close. Once you've done it once, that's it. So now I'm presented with a plain page. It says I've got no section group selected. You can see here I'm in Oak Home Learning. You might just have three dots on the page here. If I click on those, it just opens up my different notebook options. Okay. We've got three sections. The collaboration space, there's nothing there. Okay, there's just notices from Microsoft. Ignore the collaboration space. I can't get rid of it, it just has to sit there. The important space here is the content library. And in the content library, you'll see this tab called Daily Activities. So I click on that Daily Activities, and you can see now a list of pages. The first one's hello from Mrs. Mavement. The second one is from me, which is some extra challenges that you might want once you've finished everything. And this is particularly useful for parents, this section, probably more so for parents and children. Then we've got a 30-day Lego challenge. And then we've got the work. Now different teachers' notebooks might be in a very slightly different order, but all of this content will be there. So tomorrow is Monday the 23rd of March, so here is the page for Monday the 23rd of March. Now, I'm just going to make my page slightly bigger. If I want, I can also shrink these in to make my page more accessible, so I've got the full width. So this top section here is just some information from me for everyone, and then about some extra challenges that you might have here. And then you'll see our tasks are down here. So we have the daily essentials. So this is something you have to do every single day. Then your English task, your maths task, and your creative task will change every single day. So you can see we're here in Monday the 23rd of March. Okay, so these are the 3 tasks here for English, maths and creative. You'll then have some fitness videos underneath that I'd like you to take part in. Okay, you can either click on the play button and it'll play directly in this player, or if you're on an iPad or another device, you might just need to click the blue hyperlink here to take you to the page, because not all videos are embedded in all devices. When I'm completing my work, it's important I go to the My Work page, as you can see here, My Work section. So I'm pretending I'm Emmy today, so I'm going to click on Emmy's arrow and then I have a My Work section. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click a new page here and I give it the date Monday the 23rd of March. It's really important I give it that date because, as you can see, it's titled it down here. I would then put the task that I'm doing. I could then write my response in the space provided here. I would then go down and complete my maths activity if my maths activity needed writing up, and my creative activity. Okay. Now, creative activity, you might sometimes be able to take photos and upload them onto your computer, or email them to yourself if you're taking them on a camera phone, and then you could put in a picture, insert picture, and then I could obviously choose my picture. Alternatively, if you're on a laptop and you've got a webcam, you could click on from camera and take a picture. Okay, but I can add in any picture and it will then pop it online. Let's just have a look. If I go add picture from file, choose my file, I'm going to go on my desktop here, which is here, and I'm just going to put a picture in for now and insert, just to show how the picture goes in. Very, very easy. Now you don't have to put a picture in at all, but it might be nice to share it. I've just put a picture of my dog because it's the first thing I could find. Okay. So this one page is everything for Monday the 23rd of March. When I go on to the next day, Tuesday the 24th, I'd go back to daily activities, I'd look up Tuesday the 24th, and then I'd go back, read what I've got to do, go back to my work, add a new page in here, and call it Tuesday 24th of March. Really important we title in with a date just so the teachers know where to find their work. The teachers then the next day will come on, they will have a look in the folder, they'll have a look at the work that's provided, and then in red underneath, the teacher will comment on the work, or they may add stickers to it. Okay, make sure I spell that all correctly. So anything in red is a comment from the teacher. And that's it, really. That's how you use My Work. Now, the only other section you've got is the home link page. Now, the home link page is important, okay, because this page you can just call home link. This contains a blank space for parents to talk to their class teacher, and their class teacher to talk to the parents, or the children to the class teacher, and the class teacher to the children. So this is like your yellow home link book at school, but this is just a digital version, and it's just a way to communicate with each other. So if the work's too hard, let us know. If the work's too easy, let us know. If they're enjoying it, if they're not, if you need new reading books, etc., just let us know. So that's it, really. So just to sum up, the content library is where we find the actual work in daily activities, and then in your notebook, in the My Work section, you're going to add a new page down here for every single day. At the start of the day, you'll copy your work up into the page, so all of your work is on one page. Don't forget, some of the work won't need evidencing because of the type of work that it is. But if you can put anything up there that you want marked, we will do our best to get that marked for you and sent back to you. And that's OneNote really. One last thing, if you are using a tablet or a device and the screen is quite small, you might want to click on this box, and then wherever you click on this icon here, you might want to go hide all, because then you just have the screen space actually being for the typing up area. The other thing I thoroughly recommend is if you're using an iPad is buying a cheap Bluetooth keyboard. They're about £12 to £15. I've just bought some for school. And again, it stops the keyboard taking up half the space, and you've actually got a proper keyboard you can write on. And to get back to your notebooks, you just click on that again. Okay. So that's it really in OneNote. It's a really easy piece of software to use. When you're finished, you can go back to Office 365, and then on here you can log out, go to the corner and sign out. It's as simple as that. Make sure you always stay in the purple section, because if you don't, you might find that you end up in a different path on Microsoft. Well, I hope that's easy. If you've got any problems logging on at all, then just send me an email at homelearning@westwitteringschool.co.uk and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Good luck and enjoy. And if you have any problems, let us know. Goodbye, and we look forward to seeing you soon.